Hey everyone. So my name is Anna, and I am one of the co-founders and president of the board right now for First Love Yourself. And it's really cool to be able to be a part of something that seems like it's slowly growing and it's catching like wildfire with our followers and the people that do support us. So I really, really appreciate everyone that does follow us and supports us through Facebook and Instagram and other avenues of social media, just because when Alex had asked me to join, it was a no-brainer. I said yes, absolutely. um, and so for me, my involvement hasn't been that great to the public. It's more of a lot of background stuff, but I'm really excited to be a part of something bigger and be a part of a movement that I feel like it's becoming uh, more important. I think nowadays we're learning how to talk to ourselves differently, and we're learning how to carry ourselves through life differently. Because back in the day, I was very, I thought I was positive, but I had this negative outlook on life, I guess. And I was in a very dark place, very dark place. And for those who have known me from the beginning, have seen me through the really, really dark parts and have seen me kind of go up, and work on myself. And it's been a journey. It's been a huge journey, but to be honest, I believe everything happens for a reason, and I believe that I've had to go through what I've gone through to be where I'm at today. Um, so I wrote down these two questions. What does self love mean to me, and what am I doing to love myself? Um, the first question, what does self love mean to me? To me, self love is having compassion for myself and building good habits and having boundaries and doing for me what I think is best, and making sure that I keep a balance of, mind, body, and soul. And, for me, a very long time, my fears are what pushed me to do a lot of what I was doing. The fear of not being part of, the fear of not being loved, the fear of not being good enough, not being smart enough, not being skinny enough, not being pretty enough. I mean, there's a lot of fears, and I think that a lot of fears do drive our actions today. And it's taken a lot of trial and error. It's taken a lot of time for me to figure out who Anna is, and it's been a tough journey, but everything has happened for a reason, because I've learned a lot about myself. And so for me, self love is being able to do self care today. Building good habits, making my bed in the morning, making sure I eat 3 times a day, exercising, um, not isolating. When I want to isolate, I call someone because I know that's not healthy for me today. Um, and a big part of me learning what self compassion and self love is from from getting sober. I've been in recovery a few 24 hours, and I've had to do the steps. I've done steps. I work with a sponsor. I sponsor other women. I go to commitments. I go to meetings. I try and keep myself in the middle. And the reason why I'm so open about my recovery is because I understand and I get it, especially being as young as I am. Um, the time that I was most active was through college, grad school, and right out after school, and it was tough. It was tough. There's a lot of wreckage from my past, which I'm still continuing to rectify. But I have to make sure that I'm in a good place before I can go out and make those amends, and I need to make sure that I'm in a good place emotionally, physically, mentally, psychologically. Um, and a big part of my program has been learning to love myself, eating healthy, exercising, making sure I get enough sleep. And it may sound really silly, but it's the simple things that I was not able to do because my life became consumed. So what do I do today to love myself and to make sure that I have that balance? Um, for me, I have a strong network of women. I go to meetings, I work the steps, but I'm okay being by myself today. I'm very, I like to have time to myself to learn what I like to do, like drawing or writing and listening to music. Um, I'll meditate, which is for those that know me, I have a hard time sitting still, but I'm able to find those moments of just clarity and just being by myself. Um, but today it's just amazing, and I'm very grateful to be where I'm at today. Um, but I mean, I could go on and on and on about this topic, about self love and about self compassion, and for me, I just have to live it, But I know that um, I wanted to put this video together, and I'm sure there'll be more videos in the future. But I just, again, want to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this and taking the time to support Fly First Love Yourself. I think that we are on something pretty big, just because I feel that we, as a society, set these expectations for certain things, for people to act a certain way, for kids to be a certain way, and I think we need to learn how to kind of break away from that mold, because I know for myself, I was a follower. I wanted to be a part of, so I would do anything that other people were doing, and I have my own opinion. Today I do. I have my own opinion. I have my own voice. I set my own boundaries. And today I am living a life beyond my wildest dreams. And I can say that. So that's all I have today, you know. But yeah, I thank you. I'm very grateful to be where I'm at today, and this has been a wild journey, and I'm very excited to see what the future holds. So thanks.